Project KillSwitch for the Steam Deck. Possibly the best case you can get for your Steam Deck. Was supposed to come out this week, but they've pulled the plug on it because of an issue that they found that popped up that caused the magnetic accessory system or the magnetic kickstand on the back to interfere with the fans inside the Steam Deck, slowing down your fans and potentially causing your Steam Deck to overheat or potentially get damaged. And now they're calling it the $1 million mistake, and they're having to basically go back to the drawing board for this, guys, and delay it till next year. They are shipping out the affected cases with the magnetic kickstand, but they're advising people basically not to use the magnetic kickstand on it because it could damage your Steam Deck if you have one of the affected fans inside the Steam Deck. Now we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what exactly happened and what they're planning on doing for customers that have bought one already and are going to be getting shipped one with the affected issue. But first, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon, and Blaze2K. If this video was helpful in any way, please click the thanks button or click the join button, become a member, or even support over on Patreon, link in the description. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. Hopefully you clicked the like button. I love the Steam Deck. Let's go. So guys, this article comes courtesy of Windows Central. Dbrands' $1 million Steam Deck mistake is hilarious and at the same time kind of fascinating. The magnetic kickstand of Dbrands' Steam Deck case can now slow down the fan of the gaming handheld. Now, this case got sent out to a bunch of YouTube reviewers, big and small. And everyone had positive things to say about it. Maybe a few people said the kickstand was a little bit stiff or something like that, or it was a little bit tight on the Steam Deck, or applying the skins was a little bit hard. But overall, pretty positive. That was until Dbrands sent a couple of cases to The Verge, and one of the Verge editors found out that after you put the magnetic kickstand on, it actually slowed down the RPM of the fans. Only on a specific model of the fan, the Delta fans, which were the obnoxious, loud, whiny fans that some Steam Decks came with in the first couple of batches. I believe they switched from Delta fans to another brand of fans, and now it's no longer an issue. But Dbrand are basically not taking any chances. They're basically pulling the plug on it. Basically, anyone who purchased a case is still going to get their case with the magnetic kickstand, but they're going to have the option of either returning the case or keeping the case and then getting a free replacement with the new mechanical interlocking kickstand in a new version that Dbrand's going to be working on. So they're basically saying they're going to have to retool their entire manufacturing line, which is going to be hella expensive, and they're calling it the $1 million mistake because they're going to have to retool everything, order all the machinery and stuff and the tools, to basically the injection molding things, to basically make a new case that doesn't have magnets in it because they don't want anyone to ruin their Steam Deck with the existing solution. So it's expensive, but the good news is obviously if you order one, you'll get one on time. The ones that are shipping are still going to ship. You'll get it. They're just advising not to use the magnetic kickstand. They don't know if you have the Delta fan or the newer one, and they don't want to risk anything, obviously, and I understand that. So yeah, they're giving people a free case. People who get the faulty kickstand, you're going to get a free case if you keep this one. The case should be fine, they said. It's mainly the kickstand and the magnetic portion that can affect the Steam Deck. So yeah, let's read the article a little bit more and find out what went wrong. So Steam Deck owners were supposed to be able to have the new case from Dbrand this week. Unfortunately, an issue with Project KillSwitch stopped the launch of the case. Dbrand made a sudden announcement on Twitter, which is over here. They basically said Project KillSwitch will not launch for the general public tonight. All existing orders are shipping as planned, and more info tomorrow. In the meantime, enjoy this video. So basically, they've got the Steam Deck. They're setting it on fire, and boom, Project KillSwitch with the travel cover. So basically, they're calling it the $1 million mistake, and they've explained why on their Reddit. They basically broke down what went wrong. So basically, the long and short is that people who place an order for a KillSwitch can either get a refund, or they'll get the first version of the case, and they'll also get a free replacement afterwards. So basically, let's take a look. So this is the case. If you want to see it, it's pretty cool. I'll put a link to it in the video description down below. Oh, I like those thumbstick covers. Those thumbstick covers are nice. really grippy looking. And the case looks really cool too. And obviously you can choose a skin, you can customize it with the teardown skin, which looks pretty damn slick, or robot camo, or matte black, or possibly more skins. Basically, it looks pretty sick. And it's a little bit expensive. It's $59.95, and if you get the travel cover for the front of it, which protects the sticks, here it is here. It's like an extra $15, which brings it up to $75 for your Steam Deck's protection, for peace of mind that your Steam Deck isn't going to get broken. So it looks pretty sturdy, right? It looks like you probably drop this off a 10-story building and it'll probably survive. They said thin, unlike you. If we had a nickel for every millimeter of thickness that our Project KillSwitch added to your Steam Deck, we'd have two. We'd only need two. Though Project KillSwitch is approximately as thin as a nickel, we just saved you 5 cents. And it does look pretty cool. Protective, military-grade impact resistance. Every year, the U.S. military burns through 700 billion on what? Nobody knows. For only 0.00000 blah 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 percent of the annual defense budget, you can do the same, but for your Steam Deck. Checkmate, Eisenhower. And there's a protective travel cover. I would probably get this. I mean, for $15 extra, you've got that peace of mind that the front of your Steam Deck and your screen and everything's going to be protected. Much like the Valve's OEM carrying purse, the travel cover protects your Steam Deck when you aren't using it. Unlike said purse, the travel cover won't embarrass you in public. So yeah, there we go. Precision, the most precise fit on Earth. Some reviewers did say it was a little bit too precise and it was a little bit hard to get on and off. And you potentially risk snapping your Steam Deck in two when trying to cram it into this thing. And there's a magnetic kickstand, which looks pretty cool now. I mean, it was supposed to be magnetic, but they're changing it to a mechanical interlock version, which kind of sucks. Looks really grippy, textured. And here's the Reddit post: $1 million, our $1 million mistake. Hey Reddit, last night we tweeted that we were pulling the launch of Project KillSwitch for the general public, and you're probably wondering why. Over the past few months, we've sent production samples of Project KillSwitch to various content creators and press outlets, and their level of technical expertise ranged from casual to built their own Linux distro. Damn, who was that? It's not Linus Tech Tips, is it? Their feedback was quite positive. The most noteworthy criticisms were related to skin installation and the kickstand being a bit tight to open up before it's worked in. Then we shipped a few units to the editors at The Verge. And yesterday they sent us an email and asked if we were aware the magnetic kickstand was slowing down the Steam Deck's fan. This was, quite literally, the first time we'd heard about this. Concerned, we told them that we had performed extensive testing with our own units and that nobody else with a production sample had raised this as an issue. After a bit of back and forth, one of the editors enabled the level 4 performance overlay, i.e. the UI overlay which reveals the current fan speed, and shared a video of the fan increasing in speed with the kickstand attached. This contradiction was perplexing, so we'll look back a little bit later to share what we suspected was happening. So basically, it turns out there's two different fans for the Steam Deck. One of them being Delta, which was the older, louder, noisier, whiny, screechy fan that they're no longer putting inside the Steam Decks. And the new Huaying fan, which is the better, more updated fan that they now put in the Steam Decks. Well, basically, it was affecting the old whiny fan, and they don't know. There's no way of knowing unless you open up your Steam Deck what fan you have, and they don't want to take any chances. So basically, they've pulled the launch. All orders currently placed are still shipping, and they're pivoting from a magnetic mount to a mechanical interlock system for the kickstand and all future accessories. And this will require retooling of our existing production lines and is expected to take some time. So once the retooling is complete, every single customer who purchased a magnetic kill switch is getting a free replacement of both their case and kickstand. So you're basically going to have two cases, which is pretty awesome. So they also say in the Reddit post that the case itself, it doesn't cause an issue. It's mainly the magnetic kickstand, all right? So even if you do get this, you will be getting a replacement case and kickstand. But if you do get the case with the magnetic kickstand, I recommend not to use it on the back of your Steam Deck. Because just in case you do have a Delta fan, and just in case it does cause your Steam Deck to overheat and cause any future issues. But it's good news that they're doing the right thing. They're replacing everyone's cases with a new case, obviously. And if you're wanting to buy this case now, and you've not already bought it, then you're going to have to wait until Q1 2023 to get your hands on it, which kind of sucks, because I was tempted. If they didn't send me one for free, I was probably going to maybe think about getting one. Damn it. Dbrand, why have smaller YouTubers on YouTube that do Steam Deck content getting the free cases and I'm not? What's going on? Damn it, Dbrand. But yeah, basically, it's safety. Everything but the kickstand is safe to use. Um, Now, yeah, obviously, if you purchased on the private launch on Sunday, you've got two options. You can use everything but the kickstand until our retold stock is available and receive 100% free replacement of both the kickstand and the case. No need to return the magnetic version, or you can email them and get a return and refund. So basically, yeah. Now, if you don't know anything about manufacturing, let me tell you, it's super expensive. I recommend go watching Linus Tech Tips, and he covered all the process they went to design their own screwdriver, right? The ratcheting screwdriver that they recently launched, and it is super expensive. Like getting the tools and the molds and everything like that manufactured and then shipped off to China to have it made in like bulk, in high production numbers. It's expensive as hell, and this is going to cost them $1 million. And at least they're even publicly saying that it's their $1 million mistake, right? Um, Damn. And it sucks for us who want a case for Steam Decks, not being able to get one until next year. So let me know in the comments, have you ordered one? Did you order one? What do you think of how they're trying to fix it, make things right? Are you happy with the way they're handling it? Let me know down below in the comments, guys. Anyways, I'm Blaze2K. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. If you want to support this channel, please click the thanks down below or become a member by clicking join. And you can also support now on Patreon, patreon.com/Blaze2KX. Come over there, come support if you can, if you want to help. And I really appreciate it. And you can also just help by clicking the like button. It really helps. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.